4, 3, 2, your life.
Hi everyone! Happy Madaraka Day!
Happy
Woo!
Madaraka Day!
It's me, Amari of Amari Baking Center, and Ellie.
Hey!
So today we're doing a really short live because we know it's Madaraka Day, so most people are busy out enjoying themselves. But we had to do this live today. So today I'm doing a brief tutorial of how to make small little white chocolate decorations, including a sort of mini cage, if you want to learn how to make that. Because I know somebody had mentioned that they want to learn how to make a cage. Now you can go back to our previous lives where I have done a black and white chocolate cage and put it around a cake. But today I'll be showing you different ways of making really cool, fun ones to decorate your cake on. Yeah! So, if you join us, say hi, what's up, love bubbles, whether we're live or after the repost, we'll appreciate it. So now, today, all I did was take some white chocolate, white compound chocolate, and then in a double boiler, which means that water, you put water in a big bowl, and then you put another bigger bowl on top so that the steam is the one that actually melts your chocolate. So that's what I did, and I put it in a little disposable bag. So if Ellie can show us here, I'll show you. We're going to be doing something like this. You can just like, you take a look. We're going to be doing these little cages when they're bent. Hope you can see them. And then we're going to do like a straight cage like that one. Fun, fun, fun stuff. And then we're going to show you how to do this brush stroke kind of decorations that are really, really getting popular these days. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. Okay. So the first one I'm going to show you is this one, this sort of curved one, and it's actually simpler than it looks. Get parchment paper or greaseproof paper, cut it into like a rectangle, place it on a board or somewhere flat. Then when you put your white chocolate in your little bag, make sure it's coming out. I hope you guys can see there's like a little stream of white chocolate. So it really has no specific shape. I just kind of, you know, do little thin lines, and then I do diagonal thin lines as well. So I don't want them to really touch, but I do want some space in there. So I'm gonna do 2 of these. I've done one, there we are. I'm gonna do another small one. So once again, just don't cut it so thick. You just want some really thin lines, and see if you can get that paper not to move. So just thin lines on one side and then diagonally, sort of like a cage, you know what I'm saying? All right, so since it's chocolate, we need it to set, so I'm gonna leave these little ones to set just a little bit, just semi-solid. Then when they set, if you want the curved shape, we're gonna use something you can find in your home so easily. So this is like the inside of the tissue paper. I am not sure if this has a name. Ellie, does it have a name? I don't think so. So just take like a tissue paper inside, cut it in half, and you have little 2 boats, okay, or something similar to that, or maybe a pipe cut in half. So that's what I'm using my little boats here for. So when it's semi-dry a little bit, and that's why we want like some, you know, small streaks, I take this and I just kind of put it in there. Try and make it curve nicely, like so. So we're gonna leave that there to dry. And then for my little straight cage, I'm just gonna set it right next there so it's also drying. Okay? Then I am going to show you how I do my little brush strokes of chocolate. And for that, you need a brush, a pastry brush, like so, like this one. Then, let me come back here, and I gotta snip this a little bit. I need my chocolate back in here because I need to dip. I need to dip my chocolate in there. So I take my brush, dip it in chocolate. You don't want it too soft. Like make sure you've melted it and then you've removed it from the double boiler. And then you just come here and make brush strokes, literally. But you want them to be thicker than that, so I tend to go back and do it like 2 or 3 times, like that. So it's like a nice thick brush stroke. And you can take some gel color and just kind of, you know, color your brush strokes so they're different colors like purple or pink. you know, depending on the theme of the cake that you're doing. So I'm gonna make different ones, maybe different sizes. There we go. Let me do like 2 more here. So remember, you want it a little thick, because if it's too thin when you're trying to remove it, it's going to break from it. And then you want to do many because chocolate still does break. So just in case you have some of yours breaking, you know, just have some extras. This isn't cooperating. Okay, yeah, just keep doing it on top more and more. All right, so we're gonna leave those to dry, okay? Just gonna set these here. So since it's chocolate, just give it some time to set. All right, I'm checking if these are dry so we can remove and see how it looks like. Anyone joining us?
Top serve, Eldoret.
Oh my God, hi Top Serve Eldoret.
Says good job, Marie.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Top Serve, you guys are awesome. They have branches in Eldoret, Nairobi, doing
Nakuru.
awesome things. Nakuru. All right, so I'm gonna let that keep drying and then I'm gonna remove it. So I had done some brush strokes before, so I'm gonna show you how you can decorate it on a cake. Yep. So we have a little tiny cake over here, and I'm just gonna show you how you can arrange these little things. So depending on whether you want the big brush strokes or small ones, you can just kind of, you know, start arranging them on your creamed cake like so, depending on your little theme, whatever it might be, right? So yeah, just do your thing, get creative like that. So basically that's how you do that. So you can even do your black forest with like chocolate shards like that. So yeah, there you go. I think that's it on our little shards. So you see how they come out? That's why you need them a little thick, because when they're not thick, they're gonna break off. And remember not to overhandle them with your hands, because your hands are warm, so they'll start melting. So just need enough. All right, so that's how you do that. Now, if I want to place my little cage over here, like I'm gonna show you how you can use something like this on your cake so that you can have just some interesting decoration. So maybe I'm piping my border on my cake, all right? I'd put like, you know, a little star blob right there. Place my little chocolate piece there, and it can be a centerpiece for whatever decoration you are. Add a little blob in there, or a star or swirl, and use a strawberry or a nice chocolate. Okay, we want that in the middle. Something like that, all right? So it gives it such a nice, elegant look if you're decorating your cake and you want it to look different, something different from what everybody else is doing. So yeah, how does that look? Love bubbles if you're liking that.
Lots. Jane Gishia says hello.
Hi Jane, thank you for joining me. You're so awesome. Much appreciated. All right, so let's take a look at our little straight chocolate cage. So you see, once it sets there, you're actually able to peel it off. But if it's thin, it tends to break off. So you have to be careful, and that's why I like making so many, so that I can have a few just in case I have a little mishap. This seems to be cooperating. Yay! And there you go. And you can make them smaller than this, bigger than this, like so. See, we have a nice cage. And with something like this, once again, I'll just show you on this cream cake. If you have a really tall cake, you can use it to decorate like in different ways. Something like that. Chocolate just sticks so well, like so. So it doesn't have to be complicated. We can put it on the side, you can put it on the top, something like that. And so when you're doing a chocolate cage for your cake, that's all you do. You just kind of take it around your cake and it comes out so pretty. So yeah, how many likes for those little cages of mine?
Lots and lots.
Awesome. So I'm going to finish off just to show you how my little brushes came on, my brush strokes. So remember, I brushed them on there. Once they get set, when they set on the paper, see, literally comes off and it looks like a little brush stroke. See, and we can just arrange it. Let's see if we can arrange it really nice and fancy on here. So just put one brush stroke there. Just be gentle with the chocolate. And since I made it thick enough, it just comes out so easily. Just be gentle with it and take it real slow. Yeah, so you know, literally freehanding my decoration today. So you can do something like this. Let's see if we can make a flower out of this, just so that we can use our little brush strokes here. And then once again, you know, getting creative, putting little blobs in the middle. Okay, and cherries, my favorite these days. All about them cherries. Put them in the middle. There we go. Voila. Yay. Awesome Madaraka Day specials. All right. So yeah, different ways you can use white chocolate. You can use a brush to make your little brush strokes like these. Put them on the side or put it on the top like we just did. You can use chocolate to make little tiny cages to decorate tall cakes or any kind of cakes. And the same tall cages, you can make a cage, put it in a little, you know, thing like a toilet thing in the middle. Make it curve and then decorate a cake like that. All right, guys. So it's been fun, y'all. Thanks.
Happy Madaraka Day.
Happy Madaraka Day. See you. Bye.
Bye.